How's it going, everyone? Derek from Make Media Studios. Today we are doing podcast episode 1. This is with Giovanni Silva from Giggly Duckins. Now, is it Giggly Duckins or is it Giggly Dickens?
No, you said it right, Giggly Duckins.
Giggly Duckins. It's the new name. So this is episode 1. We're doing this over Zoom, so we'll see how this goes. And yeah, tell me, let's go over what's going on in the world right now, because we're doing this over Zoom for a reason.
Yeah, no, because I know everybody thinks, dude, why meet in person for a podcast? It's so last year.
Right.
Let's have a Zoom, because Zoom has such great quality and reliability.
I think that's what I've noticed on YouTube, right? That's why everyone's doing everything on Zoom, right? Because it's just really cool now. It's a trendy thing.
Yeah, well, no, I was poking fun at the fact that we would meet with each other in person, but we can't right now because the world's slowly dying off from COVID-19. So we're all at home.
Ooh, ouch. No, yeah, it really does suck. I mean, quarantine is. Do you think? I was wondering about this today. What do you think is going to change after all this, like in your everyday life?
I think cleansely, I think people being clean. I think people are going to wash their hands every day, hundreds of times a day. I think people will be more just overall with their hygiene better and not touching their face as much. Hopefully, it's hard to say, because what I feel like is that people will do something, they'll go to drastic measures to keep themselves safe, and then once they know they don't have to do it, they won't do it anymore. So maybe nothing will change. We'll go right back to the same, history repeats itself. We're lazy, as humans, so who knows? Maybe nothing will change. But I hope people become more conscious and healthy and clean.
I just wonder if certain events, like Dominic the other day, I saw him posting, about concerts, how much he misses concerts. And now with social distancing, that is the opposite of social distancing, right? I mean, everyone's packed in real close with each other. Do you think that everything's just going to go back to normal that way, like events and things like that?
I think, they'll go back to normal, but I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. When I get out, I'm going to value things differently. Like if I go with my friends, I'm going to now know the importance of that and how it impacts me in my soul. Like getting to be around my friends and have fun and laugh and
don't take it for granted. Maybe not spend so much time at home. Don't take it for granted now and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Just to do stuff. I don't know.
We were right here at the beginning of this quarantine. We were filming for Kermwick.
Yeah, and that's another thing is filming. Being able to be like, yeah, let's go film, and everybody be like, yes, I'm on board. And locations, and I don't know, I miss everything. It's weird because I miss everything.
Right.
I miss work.
I thought about this would be a good one. Let's list 5 things that we miss, but we'll just do one at a time. So I miss the gym. I think that's one thing that it's on my normal routine. What do you miss?
So I named the next one?
Yeah.
I miss the movies.
Definitely, yeah. I can see that. Movies. Going out to restaurants. That's another one for me.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I miss filming.
Yeah, filming. I agree with that. And well, me, I always go to Disneyland, right? So that's
that's not fair. I'm poor. I love going to Universal Studios once a month because that's so.
Dude, I go every 2 months, man. I guess.
Okay, Jesus. It's still.
I got the castle back here in the back.
Yes.
No, yes. I mean, every time I get on the freeway and I start driving towards Gilroy, for me, going over 152 is the way I go towards Disney. And I get on the road and I'm kind of wait, I can't go. It's just weird because I've never been in a point in my life where I knew I couldn't go. I don't know. It's just because it's closed. It's strange.
Yeah, and I even miss just going out shopping. Not even shopping, but going to Target.
Yeah.
Or going to Gilroy. You know what I mean? Just driving to the outlets to go to my friends. It's weird. Yeah, it's.
Do you think that one of the things that everyone with the masks, do you think everyone's just going to continue for a while afterwards with the masks, or you think it's going to fall off quickly?
I think it's going to fall off.
Really?
Our culture is not the same as other countries, Japan, that's been around for so long, and China does it too.
Mm-hmm.
And other countries do it, but I feel as Americans we're just naive and.
Yeah, we were the last ones to jump on the. We were the last ones to jump on the masks, and they were the government even told us not to wear the masks, and then.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know.
But it'll stay around for a little bit, but I think, and with our society too, let's say we're at filming, Derek. Let's be honest, right? And Dominic comes in with a mask on.
Right.
It's the only one. Do you think everybody's gonna be like, "That's cool, dude. That's cool."
I think people
Everybody
will
would be like,
respect it.
"Dude, take it off." Like, we would not be encouraging it. We would be
I
like,
don't
there
know. I think, yeah, I
there
think it's weird.
there
I
would there well, no, before the crisis, before this whole thing,
Right.
we'd all be like, "Dude, what are you doing? You're making me feel weird."
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You'd be uncomfortable. But I hope after this, it's different, where people are like, "Yeah, dude, protect yourself. I get it."
I think it
But
was kind of funny. Some like memes or some people were talking like they were like, "This is the first time I never thought in my life that I'd go into a bank with a mask on and ask a teller for money." You know what I
yeah,
mean?
there's a lot of yeah, I know, with gloves on and masks and stuff.
All
Yeah.
right, so off the subject of COVID-19, because I mean we have other things going on in our creative worlds.
Yes.
Kermwick, how's it going?
It's going really well. I mean, I watched this thing, for masterclass with, Martin Scorsese,
Okay.
and he was talking about it was just a commercial because I can't afford the actual thing.
Oh shit.
The program, it was just a commercial where he's talking about his class, and he was talking about every time you edit your own piece, you're gonna hate it and you're gonna feel sick to your stomach.
Right.
But then you have to get through that because you're gonna find the right spot for your project. With Kermit, I felt that. Like editing it the first couple of times or the first couple of hours, I was
Mhm.
like, no, no, no. But after a while, it started to find its groove and its flow. And I think that's with every project. It finds a flow that you didn't really intend on it to find.
Right.
And then once that happens, it feels like everything finds a
You
place.
get
You know what I mean?
happy with it for like a moment, right? You're like, this is
Yeah.
feels good, but then you still edit it for like another like so many times that you just get so tired of watching it. By the
Yeah.
time you're
That's
done,
you have to mix it up to like make it more interesting. Like
right?
I get unexcited when I'm like editing it to save it. I'm
Yeah.
like, ah, and then I find like a clip I didn't know I had, or
Right.
a placement of a clip, switching something around, and then it's like, oh whoa, this really changes it and slightly makes it a lot better.
Hmm.
And
So
yeah, I really that's the awesomeness about
were you
editing.
missing anything? You still missing stuff? You got to do a few things to finish it up.
Yeah, I still have one more day, I would say, and this is because of the new edit, like, watching it,
Right.
testing music out, changing the feel a little bit, and seeing it, it could come out how it is, but if I wanted to, like, go that extra mile
Right.
and really stick in people's minds, I have a couple simple things I wanna shoot that involves going to location.
Well, that's actually something you talked to me about like a year ago. You realize that don't rush it just to get it out by a certain date. You want to just
Yeah.
finish it to make it something that you enjoy,
Yeah,
right?
and that's something like, this is the ultimate test to myself right now, is that it's COVID-19 right now. Everybody's at home watching YouTube. It would be so great to
Right.
have a fun video, hilarious action video come out and have millions of people watch it, right?
Right.
But it's not ready. So I'm not going to sacrifice quality over views, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
whatever your case may be. I'd
Right.
rather release it, no matter what the views are. I'd rather just for reputation and I guess value of itself to be better and take the time and let
Right.
the art, find itself.
I agree. That's like so like right now during this quarantine time, I've started setting up this camera stuff that I have going on here and like started doing tutorials here at my desk. So this podcast will probably come out first because I'm editing some tutorials, but now I'm going to have let's talk about YouTube goals because I know that you like your channel has gone a little bit been around a little bit longer than mine and has a lot more content. But like my goal like is from like this day today for like the next year. I want to see where I'm at 1 year because I want to start doing I'm going to like concentrate on the educational type stuff because
Yeah.
like I do a lot of editing, I do a lot of camera stuff and I might as well just make educational content because I watch a lot of educational content on YouTube, so I might as well watch something that is in my I'm still gonna do short stories, like comedy shorts and stuff, but I feel like it's gonna be more heavily on like the camera reviews and educational side of it. But anyways, how's your channel and what are you doing? What's your goals?
Well, you brought up something that's really cool. It's well, a couple things. I'll get to them. The first thing is like with your goals, right?
Yeah,
Um, like the story with my channel is very like out of nowhere. Like we hit a spike and the spike kept going. It's not a big spike to anybody, like when 100,000 subscriber channel sees it. But to us, we had such a hard time getting to 200 followers.
right.
Such a hard time. We had
I was in class with you when we were trying to get to 100 just so we can change the URL. You had
yeah,
me, you had the teacher, and we had a few of us add because you were at like 95, and like we got five
yeah.
more people. We hit 100, and you were able to do that.
And that was after Kermwick, I might add.
Right.
Kermwick was out.
Right.
There, that's what was crazy to me. So we got to 200 subscribers, and that's where I start because I could have a lot of memory recollection of. That's when I
Right.
was like, we need to have a goal. A year later, we were at like over 10,000.
Right.
To us, that's huge, right?
Right.
To YouTube, it's nothing, but to us, it was huge. So we had kind of a spectrum or a kind of a guide to look at what we can do better
Was
and
that
what
200 about the time was that 200 hit? Was that
that we just filmed. I believe we just filmed Runners
the
because
first one?
I did a video with Joe. And it
Okay.
was, hey guys, we get up to 200 followers. We'll release Runners next week, and then we'll make a Kermwick movie or whatever
Yeah.
the promise was. So yeah, and then later, Kermit blew up and Runners slowly blew up. It was yeah, it was dude. And it's crazy. YouTube is like one day you got nothing, the next day you're getting 1,000 followers.
Right.
It's crazy because Runners took off, and we were getting like 5,000 subscribers a day for like a good like couple days, and it would go to 1,000, 2,000. It was like a month of a huge spike.
Hmm.
And then it dropped. And then
And then it took
it's
a little bit, and your idea, you thought that Kermwick shot off uh
John Wick.
because of the John Wick 2. Was it 3 that came out? It was
I
after
don't
2.
know.
It was the
I
trailers for 3 were coming out, and I think that was about the time that Kermwick kind of
I think it was 3
right.
because John Wick 2 came out probably right after I did John Wick or Kermwick.
Right.
I'll say 3 because now I'm really hoping they do a 4th one because I could spike again for it.
Right.
And then by that time, we'll have the new video up for it, and I feel like that one's gonna catch a lot more people.
So this was going to be your first episode. Have you thought about like how long you're going to go with this like
I don't wanna
season?
go long. I think maybe the first episode to bring you in, to
Right.
show hilarious action,
Right.
and then I wanna size down, I guess, the story of Kermwick
Right.
and simplify it because I'm not trying to win an Oscar. I'm not trying to win any awards in general.
Right.
So it's gonna be a simple story, um, but I think a lot more like personality that you would think because
Right.
that makes it funny.
Right.
It feels like he was married, or you know what I mean. The relationship between him and Miss Piggy and the betrayal, like
It's almost
you
like
really want
maybe
to,
even the next episode could be like a flashback.
yeah, flashback, and then it shows everything that happens, the maybe the death or whatever, and
Right.
then the third episode is the revenge, and then
Okay,
that
so
should
maybe
be enough.
almost 3
You know what I mean?
episodes is kind of like 3 different your act 1, act 2, act 3 kind of short story.
Exactly, and I think that keeps it easy for YouTube. It's a
Mhm.
shorter version. It won't drown out, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because to be honest, we none of us. I've learned this. I don't want to film the same thing for 8 times. You know what I mean? I don't
Right.
want to do it anymore
Unless we
unless
had
I find.
unless we had like the production where we can shoot something for like a couple like we were like, all right, we got 3 weeks to shoot every day for 3 weeks. We're gonna shoot 6 episodes. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if we had
and
that.
also a really good story. It's behind like someone wrote. I don't like writing it because then it's all on me. I'd rather have like Grady. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
the only way I'd film like okay a 5 episode series is if Grady had it all written out
Right.
or someone you or anybody,
Right.
and we all loved it. So there's a story. We can get all the supplies for all of
Right.
it. We can start working on the shot list, storyboard, all that, and then that's how I do it.
Because
Like
like
how I've done Runners.
our
Um,
goal is like to have that production one day. You know what I mean? Like
oh yeah, but that's the thing though. It's like when we write something, or if I come up with an idea and then someone fleshes that out, or vice versa, and it's like this is it. This is what we all love. Everybody has ideas about it. Everybody wants to join in. Then we like sit down and plan
right.
and don't drown it out. Keep it short because
Right.
you want people to come back. You don't want people to leave. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm
Yeah.
still on that whole like I love little shorts. Like I'm not sure if I would do something episodic yet myself. But I'm just like doing the comedy shorts type of thing.
And those are the hardest to do. So that's really good that you have a passion for that.
That's all I like to do is just make comedy about life. I like to find the most mundane thing. Actually, this is one thing I want to talk to you about because I actually talked with a film instructor of mine. He taught this. Some people have different ways of coming up with a story idea. Like me, I see a scene. Like I just see a funny scene and then I write a short story around that scene. Some people think of the whole full concept and then they break it down, or some people just see one thing and then they start to build off of it. What do you follow any type of structure like
Uh,
that when you think you come up with a new idea or something?
it can be weird. let's say I have an idea for a World War II sketch, right?
Mhm.
And it was in my mind. It was in my mind, but then a shot. Sometimes for me, it's a shot.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
A
one
type
shot.
of yeah, a type of feeling in that shot, or a scene I watch has a feeling, and I'm like, "That's what I want for my whole movie is an atmosphere like that."
Right,
And to me, it comes to just daydreaming a lot and just thinking in my own just being in my own head and just thinking.
right.
But usually a shot will inspire me, just a shot, a frame will inspire me to write something.
That's for me, the magical book was just I saw an opening of a book with, like, a glowing light, right? That was, like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what I saw first, and then the poppy was weird because I was driving home with my wife, and I was trying to think of shorts because I wanted to make something. I just saw poppies on the side of the road, and I was like, "That's crazy that, they're illegal." I'm like, what if this, like, housewife just picked one and got her brains blown out?" Like, that was
Or it could be something someone can be in the background say something, and I'm like, "Whoa, that's a genius idea for a scene about this." Like the other day, my sister was talking about the food drive or the food bank because that's what
Yes.
my family's been doing to get food, and I was like, "Whoa," because she was complaining about something like
Yeah.
an idiot, and I was like, "What if?" And she sounded like a rich person. I was like,
Right.
"What if there was a sketch or a
Snobby.
video about rich people and they had to go to the food bank of Bel Air
Right.
or something like that?" You know what I mean? And they come home and they're like, "Mom, they only gave us 2 lobster tails
Right, like
and 2 steaks.
yeah,
What do they want us to do? Like, throw it to the fucking raccoons?" You know what I mean? Like,
right.
or something. I love the idea of like that. It was just a
This
I
caviar that we got was made in the United States, and it's not imported from Russia. Like, this is
yeah,
I don't want this, like, fake caviar.
yeah. Who eats marlin? I
Right.
don't. You
Right.
know what I
Look,
mean?
does they have a whole fish? Like, look what they brought. Look at what we got. I
Hilarious.
have to cut this thing open myself and, like, do it? I don't wanna do that.
Yeah,
Um,
so that was a funny idea.
what do
But
you
you
got,
can't film it, that's
what
the
do you
thing.
got up your sleeve? What do you think's next?
Well, a couple things. I'm working on Kernwick right when we're out of quarantine, hopefully soon. I want to set up a filming day for Kernwick to go in, finish it out.
Right.
And then Derek May, the master of Make Media Studios, is going to help us
A
out,
master.
hopefully with the
I'm gonna
color
put that in my
of
title at the
video.
bottom.
And then, so we have Kernwick, and also I have been having Grady start working on runners with the effects, just to have him start now when he has nothing else to do.
Now, speaking of that,
Um,
how long is that cut so far? What are you looking at?
Shorter than we all thought. I'm
Okay.
simplifying it. I'm just simplifying it,
Okay.
getting it out to the public without sacrificing story,
Right.
but just making it easier and make it feel tighter.
Was it
And
hard to do?
it's
Because we filmed it over a year, right? And there was a lot of
yeah,
different weather days and things like that, and
yeah. The first like 4 months, it was like every time we got together, it'd be sunny. Then we go
right.
to the mountain, and then just wind. It was just like fudge, and
Yeah.
it's all learning, I guess. Now we know like check the weather or location scouting. Just find somewhere that has really constant weather.
Right,
You know what I
another
mean?
thing is that we went I've been now filming for probably 2 or 3 years professionally, maybe 2 years,
Oh, I know what
and
you're gonna
you
say. Yeah.
filmed for one whole so half of my professional career so far of using being a cinematographer, you see a progression from, like, be starting
Really
out and then, like, a year later with new equipment and more practice. It's
yeah, like, with just the color, like, the first day we filmed, it was, that one Joe scene where he's talking about his story.
mhm,
It was kinda, like, overblown,
right.
nothing bad. I
Yeah,
work
yeah,
with everyone.
overexposed probably, yeah.
Yeah, but then I go to, like, the last time we filmed, and it was when me and Joe are talking at the bench
You're right.
in the early morning. Holy macaroni, like,
Just like
huge difference.
the lightings we had better lights by that point. We had, oh, yeah, better
Yeah,
recorder on my
you
camera.
you just become just a just overall better
I
cinematographer,
think
and
it's
you
gonna be
see
funny
all
because like, I'm thinking of it as, like, a progression reel for myself to watch and, like, see, like,
yeah,
as
you can make a video about that. Yeah,
Right.
you can make a documentary thing about what you learned. Because this brings me to my third project. So, second project, finishing runners up. I have one more day I want to do with students. I'm going to try to get students to help me out.
Okay.
Might not work anymore because of grants class being all in
She got
limbo.
a message.
Yeah. What do you call it? So that's that.
Okay.
The third project is Mara Diplomacy. I filmed it, edited it, but then my hard drive got corrupted. I had to
Right.
fix it. I lost a lot of files and some footage that I don't think I can finish the project anymore.
Hmm.
So I have a great idea to salvage what I have and release something is making like a mockumentary about making it in high school, like a
Okay.
you know what I mean? So it's like interviews and how my directing was horrible and
Okay,
how
you can
everything
almost
was
make it on
horrible.
how it didn't a project that didn't happen, right? Like a project
Yeah,
you
that's
wanted to have
exactly
happen.
what I'm thinking. Like, everybody was so excited to see it and it never came out.
Right. You
You
could
get
do
to know
that.
you get to know the story behind it and all,
Mm,
like Tiger King.
right. Exactly.
Like this, like,
Exactly.
yeah, dude, Geo didn't feed us, and I didn't. It's not because I was a
Yeah.
horrible person. It's 'cause I was 16
Most
making a
people,
movie.
every time we talk about modern diplomacy, everyone has a different story. Everyone has a
Yeah,
different opinion. It took us 3 years to film. Like everybody looks different.
yeah. So then this is some funny stuff to put together,
Right.
and so that was something I'm starting to think about because I was depressed when I couldn't find the files. They're all different files, and but
Well,
then I thought about, I was like,
that's
it's
it.
not
Just
that
like Tiger
good.
King. Just like Tiger King, right? No spoilers, guys. Sorry, but like the building burnt down, right? So like that's your hard drive failing. You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
could be like that point in the documentary, and then the
There
hard
was
drive
a trailer
failed.
for it, super like, dude, you didn't bring any tacos, and
Mhm.
and everybody's just like,
We can recreate things. It can almost be like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
recreate things,
recreate
like doing
scenes.
like Shark Week and shit, where they show the
Mhm.
shark attack, but it's like a fake scene
But
and
we just
the
blur out. We
actor.
just do things from behind people's head, and we don't actually show them. So we recreate things that happened in the past, but make it look like it's done with different people. You know what I mean? Like when they do
Yeah,
that in the documentaries, and like the bars come in on the screen, and it's like recreated footage or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
So that's
cool.
yeah, there we go. And I was I've been motivated to do something like that because I mean, Modern Diplomacy, made by 16, 17-year-olds, is really good for a high school movie. But what we're doing now is like light years above it. So I want to bring that and
Right?
make it what we're doing now in the quality. And I feel like that can be really funny. It
Yeah,
can be like a Tiger King.
yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
I
So,
can see that happening. It could be a really good one.
and I think everybody would be happy to do it because everybody's bashing on Modern Diplomacy. They're bashing on me, not in a bad way, but just
Right.
as a friend, asshole friend thing to
What you
do.
got to do is you got to have
Like,
someone else besides you film that, like me, go do all the interviews without you there, so that I can like,
no, exactly. And you have
yeah,
to be very like, so what was it like there? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Take me back. We can almost get like one person that's in silhouette and like have their voice change or something like that. Like they don't want it. They don't want to expose who they were, but they just say all these crazy things. I
Yeah.
saw this in one of these like documentaries. It was like a mockumentary where the guy's like talking. You know, you don't see him, but then he reaches to grab something and like he comes out
Oh,
of the
fuck.
blur. You see him for a
Yeah.
second, then he goes
No,
back.
you're not gonna show that, right?
You're not gonna show that, right?
So yeah, that can be really funny. I even have more, and this is the most important thing as a filmmaker,
Right,
is having motivation to do something.
right,
I'm having more motivation to start that up,
right,
have that thing. And I love the story. I will definitely touch back on to Modern Diplomacy when I get older.
right.
I would love filming action, and there's something there. It's just I wasn't ready at that time, but I did learn a lot to help me as a filmmaker and as a director.
Hmm.
So it
Well,
was
you
a good
had that
learning curve.
explosion. You had that explosion. You guys did too. That's another.
Oh yeah, that'll
Be-
all be in there.
yeah.
Geo never used safety. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Right.
you have to be careful. I don't want like getting a bad rep, but being
It's a
funny.
mockumentary. It's a mockumentary.
Yeah, dude. And then we can definitely do it, especially with Tiger King going on. People are thirsty for it.
I think one of the things I'm gonna do project wise is when you give me that footage for Kermwick to color correct. I think I'm going to make a tutorial about color correction when I
Cool.
correct your footage.
Very cool.
So that'd be
Yeah.
kind of cool because then they'll be like released around the same time, right? You know, and then you can see like
Dope. Yes.
behind the scenes of the
Mhm,
color correction of Kermwick when Kermwick comes out. So
mhm.
random stuff like
I could,
that.
and I can even tag your video in the back of my video.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'm trying to get
Pretty good
Joe's
exposure.
coming here right now with the camera that you let me borrow. It's Jacob's camera. I
Yes.
wanted to. I haven't checked outside yet, but I'm trying to do a star photo tutorial because I did the star photography for a long time. And so my backyard, I've done star photography out there. So I've thought about doing that today, but again, it's like weather. So like it's starting to get cloudy again. And once the clouds come, I can't do the tutorial. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man.
Yeah. Dude, I'm just so eager to do things, but I'm so limited.
I agree, man. I just
I
want to
know.
get I want to
That's
get
what I'm
back.
jealous. That's why I'm super jealous of you because you get to do them. Your videos you're talking about, you can do them
Right.
in the comfort of your awesome little studio.
That's what's well, at least that for me, like it kick-started me to actually make these videos now and actually start like doing stuff.
Yeah,
I have all this equipment here and like lights and all that.
and you can't leave.
I
So why
can't
not
leave.
use them?
So like I've filmed like 4 tutorials so far so that I can like release one a week. And then I'm gonna start doing podcasts. I got you this week, and then I got my buddy MJ next week. Just to kind of like he does wedding videography and stuff like that. So I'm gonna talk to him kind of quarantine and what his business is going on and what's changing for him. But like, yeah.
Awesome.
What else is going on in your world?
Dude, nothing. My sister's down from LA, and that's good. I'm happy because she's safe. She won't get sick, hopefully. And but
Right.
like having like 3 to 4 people in the same house for weeks on end
Right.
is just it's a little tiring. I
Right.
mean, if my sunroom I'm in is like a disaster, just family movies
Oh,
every
I
night.
had no idea you were in your sunroom. I thought you were on set of Giggly Dickens
Yeah, I'm
there.
just on set.
And
That's my dad right here.
right, and there's
But
your
yeah,
uncle right behind
yeah,
your
my
head.
uncle, both uncles actually.
Oh, okay, there you go.
There we go. These 2 people. But yeah, no, I'm in my sunroom. Sorry, technology. But no, dude, my house is a mess. We're moving too during all this, so I have
Right.
to every day I need to take stuff to storage and pack, and yeah, it's hectic. But I feel the same way. I feel I'm in front of my computer all day. Either I get to work or I waste my time on YouTube. You know what I
Right.
mean? So,
Or what's the other thing we've been doing outside of filming and
oh,
quarantine?
dude, okay, that's one thing that I feel like a teenager again, a kid that I can call my buddies up and we can fucking play Call of Duty Warzone or
Right.
just play games again.
That's
Because let's be honest, we're all growing up.
right.
We all got jobs. We got filming to do.
Hmm.
We got to survive. Some of us have girlfriends, wives. It all differs, and we don't have time anymore. So this is like one of those crazy things where you can now just be like, I know you're not doing anything at
Right.
home. Come play like games. So I've been playing games with like you, Derek,
Eh,
Joe, Roman,
Cade.
Jacob. Jeez, it's my whole like half a giggly Dickens. We've been playing games. And
Warzone's really good.
yeah, I'll be honest. I'm trying not to like get inspired by doing a Call of Duty video because I don't want to do game videos anymore. But it's so fun. Like the teamwork, you
Yeah.
can't do that by yourself. You know, it's awesome having friends play with you because
Right.
you're like, watch out on your six. Oh no, you know, it's
Yeah, it's
just
teamwork. It's fun. I haven't played this many video games in like my Xbox One hasn't been touched in like ah, 5 months. Like me and my wife started playing some games, which now like we play all the time. Like her and me play Fortnite all the time because it's split screen. I've gotten really good at it. Like I'm coming in like the top 2 or 3 teams, which I can't get number 1 yet. But but with Call of Duty, it's crazy. Like, all right, small like random thing. I watched this thing on YouTube yesterday. There's like 12 vaults, by the way, all over the map that are sealed right now that we don't know if they're
yes,
going to
yeah.
open up in the future, like in different updates.
Yeah, there's one along the mountain by the military base.
Hmm.
Yes. I've come into contact with them, but what's in them? I
Right.
think they're doing what Fortnite does where they leave clues of their next season and stuff.
Right. I like it. I think it's really good, especially for free. Like that's the thing is it's free.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I know, but I'm very tempted to buy a battle pass. Like, I know that they're like, "Oh, guns are free, but the skins cost money." Everybody's like, "Fuck it, I don't care."
right.
Then you see the skins and you're like, "Mm."
Right. Then you level up faster too, I think,
$20
and
is
things like that. You get like XP tokens and
yeah,
all these things.
you get cool skins and, like, variations of weapons and
Right.
stuff, which are cool.
And so
I haven't done it yet.
we got
Very
YouTube, we got Call of Duty, we got quarantine.
yeah.
I think
I've gained weight too. I miss the gym, like you said. Oh god.
yeah. We built a gym. If you come by here in time in the future, you'll see it. But my downstairs neighbors have built. I'll throw a photo up on the screen real quick. But it's right here. It's right here. We built a gym downstairs. There's a squat rack and a bench, and we got some dumbbells now, and like a full on.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So like my downstairs neighbor built a gym, so that's kind of nice. We just started
That is
working out again yesterday. I did leg day, and I can barely walk.
yeah, I know. I'm afraid. I'm like I go and run or not runs. I go on like walks and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that was woo. Or I
Yeah.
went on a bike ride yesterday and I was like, oh my God.
Right.
And now I'm just so discouraged to get back in it, but I want to because I'm fat right now.
I've been doing hikes. Yeah, I'm getting there too. And like I've been filming like this, and I keep
You know,
filming.
do
I
my
keep
I
filming
don't
from.
like beards.
Yeah, I've been shaving.
Yeah, I don't want to shave. I'll feel horrible.
I've been putting myself in front of this camera all the time, so I've been shaving. But the funny thing is like when I shoot these videos, my angle of my face is this way, and like you just
Yeah,
see the side, and I'm like, man, I got to get going to the gym. It's
I
bad.
know. It's like, where did my jaw go?
Oh, speaking of randomness here, random project. We got to make Mormons too.
We got to.
I'm
I
not
know,
even
but
kidding.
do it right. We have to do it right.
I still
If
like really want to make a Mormons too, and I see this like okay, mine was a shot thing. I came up like in my head. I just see this beginning scene of me like waking up in the morning and like hitting the alarm clock and like brushing my teeth and putting on the shirt and putting on the like the close-ups, kind of like putting on the label, like the Mormon's label and all that, and putting on my glasses and like door handle and leaving the house. That's all I have so far. But I feel like this morning routine going out to maybe meet you for either our next mission or I don't know. I don't know what's next yet, but that was in my head.
I mean, I I feel like the one thing I've gotten a lot of with Mormons is that it feels like a Quentin Tarantino movie,
Mhm.
kinda, like the
Right.
dark humor and stuff. So, like, my thing was maybe, like, yeah, definitely have an eating scene because we have dialogue between us
Right.
in Mormons where we're, like, arguing, right? We're like a couple. But then I was also thinking of, like, a Men in Black thing where we go to our mafia headquarters and we
Mhm.
get another job, and we go to our locker, and then our locker has, like, our Mormon get up, and we do the whole collage of us getting dressed button
I
by
like
button,
that.
tie, name tag,
Right.
glasses.
And I even when you just said the eating scene, maybe it's a Reservoir Dogs style
Like a
round table, but let's just do
yeah,
that circle shot, just nonstop. You and me having a conversation, but the camera never stops.
we're just arguing, we're like, "You're
Right.
still thinking" yeah. It's
Maybe
like
the
a
camera slowly starts to turn, but as like the conversation gets more and more intense, the camera's kind of moving faster, like it's speeding up. So it's like just these kind of slow arcs, and then by the end, it's just spitting like out of control. I don't know.
It could be funny.
I
No,
don't know. I
yeah,
want to
yeah,
make
yeah.
that. There's a lot of things I want to do. Well, one of the projects, since you talked some of your projects, one of the ones I want to do with you being in it is the time traveling genie.
Yes, you really wanna do this
I've
one.
been thinking about this forever. So you're gonna
You have
play.
to. It would be not fair if you couldn't do it. You deserve to do it.
This is the one I have to do now. The problem is I write stories all that film in liquor stores, which like every like the slap was in a liquor store. And then like now it's hard to get a liquor store to let you film there, especially if I want to do it at night and it's summer coming into summer, so it's gonna be like nighttime at 9 o'clock at night, so I can't start shooting until late in the evening.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I want to get it going. That's my goal. Is that time traveling genie? You're gonna play the genie. I'm gonna be the guy that's like depressed, lost his wife, girlfriend, and then I go back in time and fix that.
Awesome.
But
I love
it's gonna
like,
work.
dude, you know what I was watching The Core the other day with my sister. Have you seen that one?
Uh-uh.
It's an old okay, remember the 90 disaster movies like, Armageddon or, Deep Impact?
Yes, Deep Impact. Yes, yes,
You
yes.
know what I
And
mean? Like,
Armageddon, of course.
all
Sorry, I
yeah,
blacked out.
all those movies, we don't get those anymore, not good ones, because if you think about, like, now we get, Geostorm, that's stupid, so
Right,
stupid,
right,
but, like, if you watch the older ones, it's so simple,
right.
there's cliche stuff that
We
happens, there's
shouldn't.
also
We should make
collages.
a Michael Bay inspired film
Yeah, we
with
should.
all those like slow mo get up shots, like when the camera arcs around and all
Super
that.
serious, where it's like a Dutch shot, and it's just like
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Super, like, "You had the plans this whole time?" It's like, "Yeah, why'd you miss it?" Or
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like, stupid transformer, like,
Yeah.
Michael Bay trying to be, like, deep with his characters, and they're just like,
Right.
"That's an army guy." Yeah,
We should do
that'd be
that.
really funny. We should, yeah, we gotta do a lot. Like,
I just want to film so much this next year. Like that's like
yeah,
my
like, I wish I was rich so I could just not work and just film every day, especially after this. Like, I'm so built up with motivation to do stuff and film things and make stuff.
right.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you for talking on this podcast.
Hey, no problem. This is fun.
Episode 1. I feel like we covered some stuff. I will catch back with you. You're probably going to be a regular guest here on the show. Probably like another month or so. But
Yeah.
other than that, thanks, bud.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Thanks
Signing
for having
out.
me on.
All right. I'm just
Sign
going to